This is a full guide and rundown on how to navigate the TikTok Shop Seller Center. I'm going to break down every single benefit and feature that it has to offer simply. You are going to learn how to do everything from how to add and manage products, optimize listings, also find and invite affiliates. I'm also going to show you how to pair TikTok Shop's #1 market research tool called Calodata in order to go ahead and research and outperform your competitors. This is single-handedly the most in-depth tutorial on the TikTok Shop Seller Center. By the end of this, you're going to know exactly how top TikTok Shop stores operate their shop. Let's jump straight into it. Perfect. So the first thing that you see here is a dashboard. You also see a navigation menu right here to go to each different tab. You see a search. You see help right here. So Academy, Help Center, and Chat with Us. If you need like open up support ticket, for example. Here you have customer messages. You have inbox to see what TikTok Shop is making new, updating, etc. They always send you a message. And then here you have settings. So it is dashboard. So GMV stands for gross merchandise value. It's just a fancy way of saying revenue, right? Customers, SKU orders, and visitors. These are your metrics. Basically, you can change here from today, from 7 days, and last 28 days. Now the to-do list. So this is basically anything that you need to fulfill on, right? So orders, pending returns, unread violation tickets. Basically, whenever you do something wrong as a seller, they are going to make a violation ticket, and you have to address it. Low stock, obviously, so you don't run out. Address negative reviews. And here is the shop performance. So this is basically a score that TikTok gives you to rate you as a seller. Obviously, you want to keep this as high as possible. If it drops below a certain point, this is the shop performance and shop health, yeah. So if this drops below a certain point, TikTok can kick you off the platform. So it's kind of hard to get there, but you need to make sure that you are taking this into consideration. Right, so here are proven strategies. So these are just recommendations for your brand. So set up a coupon. Here, recommendation action. So perform one live stream each lasting half hour or more, showcasing at least 3 products. Earn $180 in vouchers. So I'm going to touch on this later, but you can see, like, for example, right here, TikTok is always giving you vouchers to benefit you and to incentivize you to keep on selling. TikTok Shop is a $1 billion corporation, so they are spending so much money and they're willing to lose money just to get you on the platform, right? They're trying to grow TikTok Shop. So they're doing this not only for sellers and for consumers. So a voucher is basically like a consumer can get up to like 10, let's say 10 consumers can get $10 off your product, but you don't get discounted, right? TikTok Shop goes in and eats the discount, so you get paid full price, and the consumer gets $10 off the purchase, which is insane. Increase conversion rate like crazy. Here's also boost exposure. So these are more recommendations. You can go through these. Some of these are good, some of them are not. And then more recommendations here. So maximize operational efficiency with third-party tools. Quick access. So this is just to add quick access to your menu here. It's not very important. Now orders. So if you're fulfilling through TikTok or through Shopify, which you can merge, I recommend that you do that. If you're just like, let's say you're only selling on TikTok Shop, you do this through here. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Your orders come here, you ship them out, they move to completed, then pending, or canceled. Actions needed, again, like in the first dashboard, this is just what you need to do. So here's giving us another recommendation, and you're going to notice that TikTok does that a lot. This is fulfilled by TikTok. So basically you need to qualify for it, but once you become a good seller, TikTok gives you the chance to go ahead and send product to their warehouse and have them fulfill it, which is very good and is similar to Amazon fulfilled by Amazon, fulfilled by TikTok. They give you so many rewards or incentives to become a better seller that I think it's worth it. Now moving on, so managing returns, you're going to see that here and you respond to it. Now to mention, obviously this is a completely empty seller center. So you might, if you're new, it's going to look like this. If you're an advanced seller, you're going to have stuff here. Fulfillment settings, warehouse settings, order handling capacity settings. You have to go through this and set it up. Now this one is ran through Shopify, so a lot of the stuff is set up through there. And just go through here and just fill all of these out like I said before. Shipping settings, same thing. So you can see here, this shop is brand new, but they're giving me a 3D shipping badge, which is going to increase conversion rate. So you change those here. Delivery settings and free shipping promotions, which I'm going to show you in another tab. You can see that we have one ongoing right here. Now products. So this is where you see your products. Obviously, you can manage them from here. You see all your products. So you can click all, live products, one reviewing, some that need attention, deactivated, draft product, and then deleted products. Now it gives you more recommendations here. You see recommendations for you, improve your listing quality to drive conversions and sales. So TikTok is always trying to get you to improve. Obviously, they want sales, they take a percentage of it, so it's always better for them. So improve listing quality. Let's go over here. It's going to give us some recommendations. Product information, sleep solution. So we can see that this listing quality is poor. You always want to make sure to have it good, because once it's good, TikTok is going to give you artificial push, and they're just overall going to allow your product to go farther. They want to have a good user experience for their platform. So if the listing is good, they are incentivized to, work with you more. It also tells us what we can do here, the views that it has, the search volume that it has, and why parts that need to be improved. So product name and description, and then joint solution and the description for this one as well. Now managed stock is right here as well. Let's actually improve this listing. So let's go back over here, and we can see that all of our products have good except for these two right here. So let's go to the sleep solution. Let's go ahead and edit it right here. And this is a good part. Now this is a tip that doesn't have to do with the seller center, it's more strategy. Your product listing is the foundation of your strategy. So everything that you do and all of your marketing efforts they're not going to be efficient if the product listing is not optimized. So you need to make sure to do this the first thing that you do. And the way that you do this, first off, is having photos. So in your photos, make sure the first one is clear. You can tell exactly what you're selling within 3 seconds of hitting the product page. Also, you want to add features, benefits, and social proof to your photos. Another thing is A/B testing them. Always A/B test your first photo to see the conversion rate. Photos are by far the most important part of the listing for conversion rate So make sure that they are tested, and you constantly want to do it. You don't just want to do it one time, because one variation is always going to work better than the other. Now let's move down to the name. So product name, you can see that TikTok actually gives you some AI implementations and suggestions. Now I recommend that you do this, because if you do this, it's always going to give you good, at least in the product name. So it's worth it. Now for brand, obviously choose your brand. If you have your own like private label brand, you're going to need to authorize it, give authorization through TikTok with the trademark code and document. Now attributes, you add this here. So age group, right? Required. So now these are just product details. We can see that since we updated the name, it moved to fair. Now we just need to go to the description and update it. So product details. Let's see if TikTok, okay, so this is what TikTok gave us as a recommendation, and this is what we had. So let's apply it, and we're going to see that it goes to good here. Did it update? Okay, so now let's see. Let's go ahead and update it. Oh, no. So now these are just other details that we need to fill in. No, yes, no, no. Update. Okay, manage listing. So this you can see is being reviewed now. Now let's move down the line. So you can actually add products here as well. Bulk action, bulk listing, import products with product upload accelerator, sync products from other platforms like Shopify, which it's already set up for this seller center. Bulk edit products, bulk restock, bulk edit product images, bulk optimization, and then bulk manage size charts. So let's move down, add products. I already showed you how to do this in the other one. There's a few ways you can do this. So you can add bulk listings, list multiple products at once using Excel templates, list an existing product, search matching products in TikTok Shop to autofill listing information. Also, you can go ahead and list with URL. So I tried this and it's not that good, but it might be better by the time that you try this. So enter your product URL from another website, Amazon or Shopify, to import information. And then you can go ahead and sync with other platforms. Like I said, this one already is with Shopify. Use an integration app to sync with other platforms like Amazon, Shopify, eBay, and more. Now, more recommendations about products to add to your shop to sell. You can see here, add product. So you can add. Now, these are more ideas and recommendations that TikTok is always trying to give you for you to become a better seller. Now, product ratings, this is where you manage all of them. And good thing this popped up. So a lot of people do not know this, but you can actually take your like Shopify website, for example, and merge your reviews, right? This is extremely important because Not only do consumers look for this to buy the product, but affiliates also look for this to join and promote your product is reviews. So you can actually go ahead and take your website, take those reviews, take the review app, merge it with Yotpo, and then Yotpo you can go ahead and merge it with TikTok Shop. So it's very good and it's very helpful, and this is going to help you really start it, like get a kickstart basically on TikTok Shop, which is incredibly hard compared to other platforms. So you're going to see them here. Again, you do not like, this is empty, so there's nothing here, but you should see stuff when you start selling right here. Product opportunities, again, more ideas of products to sell. TikTok Shop, always recommendations, like I said 100 times and 100 times more after. Register for Newstar, new product exposure, creator collaboration. So realistically, I never really even go in this tab. It's not very useful. So let's move on now. Fulfilled by TikTok, it's a good option. I talked about this a little bit before, but here are some of the benefits. So increase sales, get more product exposure and buyer benefits with free 3-day shipping badge. Protected shop performance, so logistics related issues are exempt from SPS. SPS is the score that you have. And guaranteed reimburse on lost and damaged. So less spend, all-in-one pricing for fulfillment and delivery, and 60 days free storage. Reliable fulfillment, so nationwide network support, ship in 24 hours, and delivery in 3 days with expertise solutions. You can see here that you can get a potential exposure increase of 30% just by using this. So TikTok is really, really incentivizing shops to do this. What is Fulfilled by TikTok? Just to give you an explanation and a definition for it. Fulfilled by TikTok, FBT, is TikTok Shop's fulfillment solution designed to simplify your shipping process and help you offer free 3-day shipping to consumers through your extensive fulfillment network across the US. Once enrolled in FBT, simply send your products to us and let TikTok handle everything from inventory storage to order picking and packaging. Nice, perfect. So let's move on now. If you scroll down, from here we can scroll down and we can see our price with Fulfilled by TikTok. So seller shipping is going to cost us roughly $8. Fulfilled by TikTok is almost going to cut in half, $4.28. So it's a good option for bigger brands that are willing to send out, a lot of product over there. Now marketing. So I do spend a lot of time in here, and this is a very significant tab. So right here we can actually see ads. So you can run it through here or your own business manager, but I always run my ads here. Create GMV Max ads, which right now is the only one in here, and it's the one that I use. It's very effective. Now for the people who are really nitty gritty with TikTok Shop, the attribution is not there yet, but it's getting there. So just bear with it and put money in it and test it out. New brands are killing it with ads, GMV Max ads specifically. Once they have enough content out there, they push ads on this, and it really does well for your brand. Here you can see the creatives of your ads. And then here you can see the accounts that are running these ads. Authorization needed, disabled. So we got to go ahead and add a GMV Max account. For this one right here, connect existing account. We could either connect an existing account or we can add a GMV Max account here, which is disabled right now, so we have to enable it. Primary ad account is this one right here. Promotions. So this here is a very good one. Promotions, basically where you run offers. So free shipping, flash sale, discounts, buy one, get one free, etc., etc. Overview. Now, of course, more recommendations right here from TikTok. Join task, and I'm going to really touch on this later. So join task is very important. There's more to that than you think. So here, you can see and run all of these discounts. So you can see product discount, seller flash sale, which flash sale, guys, please, please, please run flash sales on your product. They are going to increase conversion rate very, very, like a significant amount. They're going to increase the conversion rate. Basically, what a flash sale is a discount, but it increases the urgency of the discount because it's only running for 3 days. So technically, you can only run a flash sale for 3 days at a time. But what I do is I run a constant flash sale for my clients. What I do here is just choose. First off, you gotta name this. So let's say one flash sale. Damn, I can't type. Flash sale. Right, then we choose the start time and we choose the end time. Now we go here, select products. So let's choose this one. We go here and then we can choose the price. So original price is $13. Let's just go and sell it for whatever it is, $6, right? So now once you see this, or let's say once the consumer sees this, they are going to go on your product and it's going to have a big badge that's like has fire on it. it's just going to call attention, and people are going to see, oh wow, this product is only on discount for X amount of days, which 3 days max, and they're going to buy it. Increases conversion rate and urgency like crazy. I recommend that you do this. Now you might be thinking, how can I do this? I have to make one every 3 days. No, let's just agree and publish this, and we can actually set it up for the future. So that one was for November 7th to November 9th, I believe. Let me go back over here. We can actually go ahead and set one right now from November 9th, from that time to November 11th, whatever. You know, so that way you don't have to go every 3 days and make a new one. You can just go ahead and set this for the month and leave it. But remember, go ahead and so once we're here, you can go ahead to manage promotions, and we can see this. We can go ahead and make a new one, like I said, to put it for the future. And this goes for every offer and discount. So we can just set this to, today's the 7th, let's set this for the 10th. Then let's set this for 12. And boom, we can set this up for the same product and for the same discount. So it looks very good. Oh, look right here, it gives you an example of this is what the consumer is going to see. And this looks different from a normal listing. So it's going to call attention and people are going to go ahead and buy it. So let's discard this. Let's go ahead and end this one right here. Deactivate. Boom. Okay. Quickly, by the way, if you don't want to waste months learning and want a complete affiliate and viral content infrastructure placed and managed inside of your business, go ahead and book a call with me, first link in the description. We'll talk about how our content and affiliate system can take your brand from $0 to $150,000 every single month on TikTok Shop. That being said, let's jump back into the video. Okay, so let's go back to overview. I'm just going to give you an example of all of them. So our product discount, seller flash sale, early access deal, set limited discounts on your new products to encourage purchases, buy more, save more, gift with purchase, free shipping promotion. I highly recommend that you run this as well. Coupon, follower coupon, review coupon, chat coupon, promo code, live flash sale, which very good. Now creator live deal, very good as well. This is basically like so here the definition for it is grow your consumer base by offering flash sale or creator exclusive price during creators live streams. This is new and it's pretty effective from what I've been testing. Live coupon and creator live giveaway. So run these. TikTok Shop is a spontaneous impulsive platform. So you want to always have a deal on your product to have it move off the shelf. You get reviews and TikTok compounds on it. Now shop design. This is basically where you design your storefront. So this is, I wouldn't say super important, but it doesn't hurt to do. You can actually have AI go ahead and do this through AI, which is good. It is quick and it makes it easy for you. Let's see what it comes up with. Okay, so let's see publish now. New design, awesome. So can we copy link? Can we go to this? Come on, don't let us sign in. Come on, let us. Awesome. So this is going to look a little bit different on the actual phone, which a good 99.9% of people on TikTok are using their phone. So it's going to look different on there, but it makes it through AI, so it's very quick and it doesn't require a lot of information for you. Now you can go down here and edit this. So let's go here. Let's see what options we have to edit this and design it how we like. So it's a drag and drop, pretty cool. So here you just design it. You can put your flash sales on top. You can put an image in the middle, text with image. Ideally, I wish, and this is something that they should add, is you can add a video to it. So what this would allow you to do as a seller is put a VSL. A VSL stands for video sales letter. And it's basically just what you do on the video is just tell your story and how you came across the product and making it, selling it, etc. And just get people to like join your story, you know, get behind your story. And it will allow you to build a community and people who are actually really are passionate and like the story behind your product. Now let's go back here. Can we go back? Leave. Now that does have something to do with your conversion rate. So obviously the prettier and nicer it is, more people are going to buy it. And we can see our conversion rate right here, our conversion rate, our click-through rate, and our page views. Black Friday. Oh, look, here we go. We can actually see page templates in sections here. So we can add this Black Friday to our shop and have it increase the conversion rate. Very cool. Very cool. And this increases conversion rate as well. Now, mind you that not everybody's going to see this because the way TikTok Shop works, you are going to, or the consumer is going to be scrolling, right? They're going to see a video. Under that video, your product is going to be linked. So they're going to go to that product, they're going to go to the product page and buy it directly through there. Not a lot of people are just going to go through your storefront and just start looking through there, but it is still nice to do. Again, it doesn't hurt to do it. So let's try to see if we can add this Black Friday here. Okay. Awesome. So we added it and we published it. So now we have the Black Friday decor. Okay, moving on. So campaigns. Now this is beautiful and this is something that nobody talks about. So good for the seller. So this is TikTok funded campaigns. Now TikTok funded campaigns are basically just campaigns. It's like, let's say Father's Day is here. It lets you join a Father's Day campaign. Let's say Mother's Day, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas, etc., etc. They give you special campaigns that you can join and it helps you stand out, and they give you push. They give you push to creators or to consumers, sorry. So join the Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale, boost your GMV and visibility during Black Friday. Now let's go here and let's actually register for this to show you guys. So Black Friday, Cyber Monday, register now. Okay, so here we're actually not eligible because the shop isn't completely set up, right? So in order to do this, you need billing information and you need to be able to run GMV Max ads. So we're not allowed to do this, but it's very simple how you join. And a lot of brands, a lot of campaigns, they don't make you, push ad spend on them or whatever. The only thing you do, so like, let's say right now, so Seller Livestream Championship, create content and win anywhere from 200 to 800 ad credits to boost traffic on TikTok Shop. So this is just a regular campaign. We can register now. It's going to load and then it's just going to have us apply. So register right here. And then boom. So we just hit submit right here and we're good. Awesome. Register successfully. Now we go back. So here's also a few other TikTok Shop programs. Some of these cost money, some don't. Just joined. Those are better for you later down the line once you start getting sales coming in. So let's go back to the marketing tab. Right here, campaigns. Let's see what else is in here so I can review it for you guys. So it just looks, so you see, okay, so we can see all of our campaigns down here. These are ones that we have to register for. Once you register, you can manage your campaigns, and then pricing insight. These are basically rules that TikTok applies once you have multiple promotions going on, how they work with each other. Stacking rules. Here, TikTok funded promotions. Nice, perfect. So campaign, so pricing insights here. You can see this basically breaks down what promotions are doing what, right? Promotion simulator and stacking rules here. Now register for campaigns. Now let's go down to the TikTok funded program. So this is again another incentive that TikTok is giving all sellers. Grow your business with funded programs, reduce your marketing costs, and increase GMV with full or co-funded programs. So these are programs that TikTok will either fully or co-fund some of your cost, right? So ads, shipping. So like, for example, ads and shipping, they will take care of it once you're a good enough seller. And you can go ahead and manage your programs right here. Once you have sales coming in, you're going to see them here. Customers, so this is a new tab. It's just overall going to give you some information on your customers, outreach, and then segments as well. So these are going to be segments of your customer base to retarget them. Now affiliate tab, so I'm going to get back to this in a second because this is the most important tab by far that I use. So I'm going to review these quickly and then I'm going to come back to this. So live and video. So these are not important because this is where you like find video ideas and posts, but you realistically just do that through the app. So I don't really recommend, you can go in here and just get some ideas. So like get inspired, create content, manage your content, but again, do that through the app. Affiliate content, you manage it through the affiliate center, which again, I'm going to go back and do that. So it just gives insights on our videos. We can see, go ahead and view analysis. I don't think it's very good. And again, you're better off just going like on CaloData, which is the tool I'm going to review later. Going on there and see what's working and just emulate that. TikTok is doing this through AI, so it's not very, very good yet. Violations and improvements, you see that here as well. Create content, get inspired. Now let's go down to live selling. So this is the same thing for live selling. Again, just go on CaloData and see what's working and emulate it. Don't try to go here. This is pretty useless in my opinion. Growth. So this tab is used a lot, and again, I'm saying this and I'm going to say it a lot because it's true. TikTok is incentivizing everybody to get on the platform. So this is basically where you go ahead and apply for coupons for TikTok to go ahead and take and eat some of the cost. So here we can see all our coupons. They call it missions, and we have to complete these missions in order to get these coupons. So generate sales of at least $1,000. We saw this one earlier. If we generate $1,000 in sales, we get $100 back, which is crazy. Now these other tasks, they don't have a voucher for some reason. You can see all of these other missions, they don't have any vouchers that we can win, except for this one, join live sprint, which is a campaign and competition. You can win up to $400 in ad credits. Now, one reason why there's no vouchers here is because they're in progress. So we can see here that some of these missions went over to in progress because somebody went ahead and accepted them. And these had vouchers. So we can see, for example, turn on auto opt-in toggle for open collaboration with either optimized rates based on product category or flat rate, no less than 12%, earn $100 in vouchers. Second, go live and showcase 3+ products for a total of 1 hour each. Each live session must be at least half an hour, earn $100 in listing. So you can see that once you complete these missions, you're going to get these. You also have to make sure to claim them. If you don't claim them, they're going to go away. Make sure you do that. And here you can just organize what missions through what. So they're going to give you missions on improving conversion. They're going to give you missions on increasing traffic, missions on increasing sales, and learn and connect. Here you can also see your completed ones. Boom, there. Brand seller recognition. So these are just basically badges and badges that TikTok Shop gives you once you become a better seller. That's pretty much as simple as it is. It does increase conversion rate and you are more trusted, but it's not very significant in my opinion. Now, apps and partners. So these are third-party apps that TikTok lets you merge with. You have some for your homepage, right? To build the conversion rate on your homepage. And then you have here apps to help you out. So TikTok Shop, Printify, ForSeller, CJ Dropshipping, Aftership, Printful, AutoDS, GreatBoss ERP, SKU IQ for Shopify. You used to use this before to merge your Shopify before they had it built in. And then you can just go here, find partners, leaderboard, logistics partners. Now let's go down here. Analytics is very important and I use this a lot. You need to use analytics and data to make decisions on TikTok Shop. You do not want to go ahead and make an emotional decision without data. It's going to hurt you. And without data, you don't know what's working. You can think something's working, but it's not. With data, you know for sure. The numbers do not lie. So of course, obviously this is empty, no sales in here, but it's going to look very different once you do have sales. You're going to see charts, you're going to see round tables. Just go through here and try to understand what's working for you and what's not. Be up to date with your numbers. That's the key to successful business on TikTok Shop enough. So I can't show you much just because we don't have numbers, but then here you can go and see all of your account health, your violation records, warning records, learning center, TikTok Shop account health, shop performance, star seller program. Now, once it's bound to happen, but once you have a problem with TikTok Shop, like you didn't fulfill something on time, whatever, something happened, it's going to showcase in your violation records. Account health is if you have a violation record and you don't appeal it or fix it, whatever, your shop health is going to take a dive, right? It's going to go down. So make sure that you are on top of your violation records. Now, sometimes you're going to get warnings instead of violation records. If you don't fix it, it's going to go to violation records. And then Learning Center, just to understand what to do to not get these and what you're doing wrong. TikTok account health. So this is the TikTok account health. So our TikTok account specifically. So here it gives you what to do, right? Be careful, monitor your rating to avoid potential account restrictions, to take action to avoid your account being suspended. Now, this is for the TikTok account that's listed to your seller center. So not the seller center, it's the account, the TikTok account itself that you're posting videos on. So be careful, monitor your rating to avoid potential account. Oh yeah. It's going to give you here the violations, and you can go ahead and appeal them. So this was enforced, but we can go ahead and appeal them. You can see TikTok shop violations and general violations, and then milestone enforcements. Learning our policies, go ahead and read this if you don't get up to date. Now TikTok shop used to be killer when it came to like taking your stuff down, but now they're a little bit more lenient. So yeah, just be careful. You should be good if you're an actual good seller and you take care of your business. You should be pretty good. Shop performance score. So this is the score of your performance, and once you start getting this up here, TikTok gives you more incentives. So let's say right here, what score do you need for this? So 2.5 or higher, you get ad performance. When you hit a 3.5, you start unlocking flash deals. Once you hit 3.5, you unlock this as well. Boost traffic by 20%. So you only need a 3.5 to boost your traffic by 20%. Sales accelerator, campaigns, affiliate marketing, express settlement, TikTok funded program, and star seller program. So just a badge by your name increases conversion rate. And then that's what this is right here. Silver star, regular seller, silver star, gold star. You can see here that this is what it gives you. So seller reputation, boost product ratings, 80%, shop performance, product, shop has a logo. Gold star, seller reputation, product rating, performance, product. Now, this is how they calculate it. You can go ahead and see this down here. Now, finances, you're going to have to set up your bank account and your payouts, your pay-ins primary bank account. Finance summary, payouts, statements, on hold, and invoices. This is all going to be here. And then bills and taxes. Bills, taxes, 1099 forms, detailed 1099K forms. So Shopify connector. So this is already, so this is actually already linked. It says this because we didn't do it through here. We did it through the Shopify app. Now, if you want a video on this, make sure to comment below and I'll make a video for you. It's going to be short, simple, and sweet, like directly to the point. I don't know if people need help with this, so just comment down below and I will be more than glad to make a video about that. Now, the fun part. Let's go to the affiliate tab. Now, this is where me and my employees spend so much of our time. So the first thing that you see here, it's similar. So you're going to see your affiliate dashboard, products with sales from your affiliates, refunds from your affiliates, items sold, GMV, estimated commission, and then items that need your attention, like we saw first in the dashboard. So sample request, basically sample request is when an affiliate wants to work with you, it's going to go to your sample request and you have to accept or deny them. Creator messages, this is up here. Self-explanatory, creators are messaging you. Samples not enabled for affiliates is 0. And then actions for exposure, some more recommendations. So here we are inside of the affiliate center. You can see this has changed. If you want to go back to the seller center, just click this right here and I'll take you back to where we were. Now, collaboration first, let's go down here. So this is Open Collab. Now, to explain Open Collab to you, is basically that you put a listing out there and affiliates decide if they want to go ahead and work with you. So they reach out to you. You put a listing and they reach out to you. You set a commission and they decide if they want to work with you. If they do, they go to your sample request. Once they're in their sample request, like I just said, you can go ahead and accept the creator or deny the creator, depending on how good they are. So we can see right here that there's only one product added to that listing so creators can see us. If you want to go ahead and add these, just go right here and batch add to collaboration. I'm not going to do that just because you want to focus on one product. I mentioned this in all my other videos. TikTok Shop is about building momentum. So you can, if you have, let's say 5 products, it's going to take you 5 times as long to really get momentum on a listing. Focus on your main SKU. Later down the line, you can go ahead and add other products. So you can batch add them right here. Like I said, I'm not going to do that. Let's go back. Target collaboration. Now this is where the bread and butter is. And this is basically where you go ahead and you go out and find creators that you want to work with, right? So instead of them coming to you, you go to them and invite them. Now for beginner sellers, so you're going to have beginner sellers, you are going to have a restriction placed on your account. First off, because once you're a beginner seller, you're in the probation period. And then second of all, you are limited to 2,000 weekly invites. So this might sound like a lot, but it's really not, because since you're a beginner seller, your acceptance rate is going to be very low. This means that you might send out 100 invites, but you only get like 5 creators that want to work with you, right? So you see that here, you can invite to collaborate. You basically make one. I'm going to show you how to do that later, but this is basically what that is. Now find creators. So this is really where I spend like all my time. Basically, I'm just looking through creators. I always change it to this setting just so I could see more and have more information. Now, this is where, like it says, find creators. So you look for good creators right here and you invite them. And then from here, you go ahead and add to manage creator. I can't do it because this account is under restriction, but I'm going to show you how to do it. Now, these are filters. So if you want to filter and only see a certain type of creator, you can do that here. So you can filter by product category, average commission rate that the creator is working for, content type, so lives or videos, a creator agency that they're working with, content language, so English, Spanish, Chinese, and category pro. Category pro, so this is if they are category pro in your niche. Eligible for flat fee, fast growing, not invited in the past 90 days. Now you can do by these as well, these filters, follower age, follower gender, follower count, and their performance. So I actually do use this filter right here. So I make sure I'm only sending to creators that, let's say, for example, have more than $5,000 in sales. Once you do that, you can see here, right? This creator has $14,000 in sales in the last 30 days. And we can see that 99.9% of that was through videos. Now let's take this off, let's reset it. So how do I invite creators? So you can go down here and invite them. Now what I do, oh look, we can actually do it right here. So what I do is when I want to invite hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of creators fast is I go ahead and add them to my manage creators. So manage creators is this tab right here. And we can see that there's already a few creators in here. So specifically, there's around probably 20 something. There's 20 each page. Right? So you can see the last creator right here is Vital Plus Shop. So let's go here. Let's put a creator in our managed creators. So this girl right here, Diva Girl, and let's do Daisy Cabral. Now go back to managed creators and we see them right here. So from here, we can go ahead and mass invite them. So we could go to batch invite and just add 50 of these, or sorry, 20 of these. Now it's not going to let us again because we are at the limit, but this is way faster than just going in here and inviting every single one. So if we did this, it would be forever. Now I'm going to show you how to actually make an invite. So let's just go back to collaboration or target collaboration quickly and invite to collaborate. So here we are making an invite. So we can choose what type of fee structure we have for the invite. So flat-based fee, so work closely with creators to develop custom videos for hero products, best for tailored shoppable videos and ads. So this is basically what I refer to as a retainer creator, where retainer creators, you put them, they're basically on a contract to make X amount of videos. Now, sometimes I do this inside the app. Sometimes I do it outside of the app with an outside contract. And then commission only. So these are what I refer to as commission only creators. For the sake of this video, let's make a creator only one. And you can see the differences here. So pay, flat fee, standard commission, shop ads. You can just see the type of differences that they are. So create invitation. Now, first thing you need to do is invitation name. So the strategy for this is to stand out from your competitors. You want to stand out because creators are going to see this, and you want a high acceptance rate of creators to join your affiliate system. So valid until date, depending on your shipping time, you want to change this. Ideally, it's most of my clients I put for 2 to 3 weeks out. So you want to give the creator enough time to receive the product and make a video with it. You don't want to give them so much time where they're just procrastinating on making the video. Address, so Anthony, so email address, self-explanatory, phone number for them to contact you. Now here's the invitation text, and this is important. Again, why? Because acceptance rate is important. You need creators And if messages are not optimized, your acceptance rate is going to be low and affiliates are not going to work with you. So you need to like A/B test this as well. Make sure that it is optimized in order to get as many creators as possible. So you can see this one. Usually what the good strategy is and the right strategy for this is to reach out to your creators casually. Don't try to be super corporate. Don't have super correct like grammar, whatever. What we actually did before was we used some typos and some like not talking complete sentences, just being super casual with the affiliate, and it did work for a little bit. It stopped working, but that just gives you the type. That kind of just shows you the type of outreach that you want to be doing. Now choose products. So just choose the product that you wanted for them to go ahead and promote. We can see that here. And then set free samples. So this is basically how to accept them. You'd never want to go ahead and auto approve requests because so the second that you invite a creator, they can just go ahead and decide to join your program, and that's it. You have to send them a product. So the second that you invite a creator, they can just decide to completely just join you automatically. What I do is always manually review requests because once you're sending out thousands and thousands of invites per day, once you get to that point, you're not going to be able to really see every creator in depth that you're inviting, right? So you want to go ahead and have a second chance to go ahead and manually review requests. If you don't do this, they're not even going to go to sample requests. They're automatically going to go to be shipped. Now choose creators. So if you first before you make the invite, if you choose creators and then go to invite, the creators are going to auto populate right here. If not, you're going to have to add them here from your managed creators. So you can add them from, like I said, managed creators right here. Remember, these are the two creators that we did. It's not going to let us, but yeah, so you can see here. So we can delete them, and then let me show you. You can actually go right here and then recommended creators to invite. Perfect. Now let's go back. Now you know how to make an invite. So let's go back here. So let's go back to the affiliate center, and then we were in managed creators. So you know how to work with managed creators. So work with partners, pretty useless. This is like different agencies and stuff. TikTok partners, top agencies list, seller initiated campaigns. So this is a campaign that you make in order to find agencies. Agency initiated campaigns. This is basically agencies campaigns to find sellers to work with. Exclusive TikTok shop campaigns. So TikTok can invite you to join a specific campaign, but you need to be invited. Sample requests. So this is very good. Or you know what? Let's go back to find creators because I didn't mention something I should have. So let's say this creator is very good. How we do research on them, we can click on them and it's going to give us more information on them. So PPS, which is promotion performance score, it's just of a rating for the creator to see how good they are. Sample score, sales, collaboration metrics, videos, live followers, trends, example videos, and similar creators. We can actually go directly to their TikTok. So if you click this button right here, it's going to take us over here. And we can see this creator. Now, if we scroll down, it's going to give us a bunch of information and metrics on the creators. So we can see in the last 30 days, they have generated $60,000 to $150,000 in sales. Very good creator. 100,000 plus items sold. GPM, sorry. So on average, the GPM is on average for 1,000 views generated. How much money are you generating? And this creator is 5,000, which is very high. 0 to 5,000. So it's in that range. GMV per customer, 20%. So for every customer, she makes 20% or $20. Collaboration metrics. And then another thing that I use, especially when I'm trying to invite creators in a very small niche. So for example, before I had a client that was a gym, it was a gym barbell holder. And this client, I could only get creators that were in a gym. So they couldn't even be fitness influencers. They had to be specifically in a gym. So what I did was I found one creator, that was in the gym and she made specifically gym content. And I went down here and I found all of these creators were super specific and super similar to them. So they were all in the gym and I was able to invite and get a bunch of affiliates through here. And then here you can see videos that are doing well for this creator. We can see videos without a product, and then we can see videos with a product. Okay, so that's a pretty good and high level overview. Now sample request. So once the creator accepts your invitation, they are going to see they are going to show up right here. You can actually set up automations to accept and deny them. But yes, once they go ahead and accept your invitation, they're going to show here. Once you accept them, if you deny them, they go to canceled. If you accept, they go to ready to ship, right? Once you ship it out, it goes to shipped. Then in progress means that they have gotten the product is delivered to them and they are in the process of making content. Once the content is made, it's going to automatically go to completed and then you can see it here. Sometimes a creator makes a piece of content and it doesn't automatically go to completed within like a few days, and then you can just go ahead and hit complete. It's going to show right here. Exposure optimization. So this is, I don't really use this too much to, optimize your exposure. Self-explanatory. Analytics. So same thing as the other one in the seller center. Is going to give you analytics specifically on creators, right? On samples, products, collaborations, creators, and videos. Or also outreach analysis. So this is pretty new right here. It's going to show you what's effective. Now transactions, affiliate orders. These are going to show you orders specifically, free samples. And then seller center back here. You can export orders right here, and affiliate partner. So this is specifically for an agency. Now creator messages. We can see this right here. We can see that our creators are reaching out to us. So I don't know what this is, but he sent us this. We can see here that we reach out to this creator. We can see here that we're talking with this creator, etc. It gives you. Also, we can go ahead and send a target invitation right here and then send a product. So the difference between the target invitation is this. So there's not really a difference between these, but sometimes you have different commission rates set. So send product is basically like showing the person the listing for them to come work with us, like the open collaboration. And then send a target collaboration is where we're inviting them. It doesn't really matter, but again, you might have set different commissions for each. Okay, so that being said, let's jump over to CaloData. I'm going to show you exactly how to dominate your niche with this software. Awesome, now we're going to jump into the actual CaloData side of this. And just to preface this, this is an amazing software and I really do spend a lot of time in here. Just first off, finding good affiliates. Second of all, finding content that is going viral. This is basically the only software that I use to really build that and to learn how to go viral. So I highly recommend that you guys do this. Let's jump over to that right now. Alrighty, so here we are. I'm not even signed in right yet, but this is what it looks like. Market research tools. So it's literally just a bunch of analytics. And so here where it says, so the best tool for TikTok Shop analytics and insights. So you have over 200 million plus product data points, 250 million plus creator data points, 400 million plus video and live stream data points, and you have 1,000 days of historical data. So it goes back 3 years, give or take. And you can just see all the brands that they work with, right? So advertising optimization, competitor insights. Now let's jump into the main things. I'm not going to dig into every single little feature. I'm going to show you what I use in order to really be successful on TikTok Shop. So here quickly, let me log into this. Before we jump straight into the software, if you want to go ahead and join, there's a discount code, third link in the description. Hit that and you get 10% off. Awesome. So here we are. This is the first thing that you see. First thing is just these. The first thing is just these shortcuts. You can also go here and turn on dark mode. Let's go light for right now. So you can just see the shortcuts. So trending products, competitors list, which shops in my category are selling well, affiliate creators, brand strategy, hot videos, hot lives. Now hot selling ranks. So these are basically top sellers. And then you can add creators, shops, videos, and scripts to your favorites. Now, CaloData Academy. So I recommend that you use this. I haven't really been here too much, but you can learn a lot, I'm sure, from CaloData Academy right here. Now let's go to category. So just to preface this, the main things that I use are product, and I use creator and shop. Videos and ads is new too. There's a lot of AI with this. You can see right here. But let's dig in here. So this is just categories, so you can filter these, these shops by category: beauty, personal care, women's health, nutrition and wellness. These are basically the same. Sports and outdoors, home supplies, fashion, accessories, vitamins. Again, basically this up here. Phones, electronics, women's tops. Blue ocean niche category. So I don't use this, but it's self-explanatory. Like blue ocean, basically where you can separate yourself from competitors. Rapid growth categories, obviously where sales are climbing fast. Let's move over to the shop, and this is pretty good because you can see you can see what shops are selling what. So for example, Comfort is always going to sell sweat. That's what they sell. But QVC, they go in a bunch of different products, and right now they're the top seller. So let's see what timeline is this. Okay, last 30 days they have generated $13 million in sales. Medicube is always skincare. They're doing very good. It's like Korean skincare. They've always been like towards the top. Comfort killing it right now with TikTok Shop. I think, yeah, they're killing it with TikTok Shop. Kalara, they used to kill it with before TikTok Shop was a thing on TikTok. They got hundreds and millions of views. Tarte Cosmetics, Shark, Crocs. Now let's move over to creators. So these are accounts. So these are basically accounts, and some of these are with affiliates, and then some of these are self-operated accounts. So for example, PopSmart, this is their self-operated account. So it's an in-house account. It doesn't belong to an affiliate. It belongs to the brand, but it's not the brand's main page. So you can scroll through here. Now, the way I recommend doing this, and this is the strategy that I use for like all my clients, is I go in here and I find direct competitors. So let's just go in here. Let's say we're selling skincare, right? Now, what I do is I open all of these in different tabs. So let's go with Medicube. So we can see Medicube right now is selling the top two products, the top products on TikTok Shop. If you want a breakdown on Medicube and what they're doing to get this, comment below, and I'll actually make a video for that. We can see here Geo Skin Korean, and they're actually selling the number 2 and number 3 and number 4. It's just a different SKU. Medicube again. Medicube is selling the number 5th and 6th. Dr. Malexin, they were killing it a while back. Like a few weeks to months back, they were so much higher than anybody else on the TikTok Shop leaderboards. They were really killing it. Okay, so let's get back to it. So go ahead and find competitors. So we're selling skincare. Let's go get Medicube just for an example, but you want to do this with multiple competitors. So we go in here, we can get a bunch of data points on what they're doing. We can go back 90 days. We can go back 180 days. So $12 million in the last 180 days with, remember, this one SKU. So the first thing that we can do is go to their TikTok Shop listing. Like I just did right there. You click this link right here, and it shows it to you. Now, I don't recommend doing this on a laptop just because you want to see it on a phone. 99.9% of people are buying on phone. So do that through here. But this just gives you an understanding of what their listing is. You can see reviews. You can also go here and filter by bad reviews and see what their product is not doing and what it's failing at. So once you are actually like idealizing your own product, if you don't already have one, you can go ahead in here and just fix what they're not doing. That's a really good way, a really good e-commerce method to get a good product. Now, come back over here. Now you want to come back over here and let's scroll down. So we can see overview, reviews, creator, videos and ads, and live streams. Also, I think right here, okay, so Aeon Unlock. So this costs a credit. I don't know exactly how the credit system works, but this gives you insights on what the reviews are looking like. So key points, concerns, issues with shipping and delivery, causes irritation and breakouts, and some products cause burning sensation. So this is a review right here. I never received my items. Tried to track the package and it says no information available, but I was charged. Can someone please check my order? Like I said before, this is super valuable information. And once you start finding like a lot of these, reviews that are similar, you can actually go ahead and make and target content around this pain point. So you can say, my skincare doesn't cause irritation or breakouts. So, or you can say, some of my competitors are causing burning sensations on their clients' faces. Right, so this is just a good way that you can separate yourself from your competitor and outperform them and outrank them. Another thing to mention is that TikTok Shop is a competitive marketplace, so you need to make sure to rank. Right, I'm not sure if I talked about this in the Seller Center, but your product listing, it's important that you optimize it just because again you have to rank, like I just said. Titles, reviews, sales, everything needs to be in place. Also TikTok campaigns. Everything needs to be in place in order for you to be competitive. Now let's go. Okay, perfect. So here we are. So this is a super valuable section. right? These are their creators. So we have direct, we can see exactly what creators are doing what and how much they're generating. So remember, this is 180 days. We can see that they worked with, how much is this? 11,000 creators, 11,833 creators in 180 days. We can see all of their creators basically right here. What I do, and this is called affiliate sniping, and this is a super good method to get good affiliates. It's go here, let's say, yeah, like copy her name. Now let's go back to the seller center, go to affiliate. Now go to affiliate center home. Let's go to find creator. And we copy and paste their name right here. So boom, search it up right here. So what we do now is go ahead and invite them. You go ahead and invite them. And we can poach this creator to come work for us. So obviously this creator is insane. They have generated what? I said $2 million in sales. So they're obviously not going to work for free and they're going to be kind of expensive, but you know that this creator knows how to go viral with your product, right? Because you're ideally, this is a direct competitor to you. So it's super, super valuable and high ROI and the fastest way to get good videos coming into your brand. Now do this with all of these creators. Go ahead and reach out to them. Some of them are going to have crazy like prices. They're going to say like $10,000 or something, but just move on and find good creators that are affordable. Like there's a good ROI there, right? They're affordable, but they do still have quality. Now videos and ads. This is where you start putting your content strategy. We can see their videos. First off, we can see if they're running ads on them or not. We can see the video, which is the most important part because you know why it went viral. You have to study all of these videos and understand the hooks, talking points, scripting style, editing style, flow of the video, marketing angle. All of these things that make a video go viral, you need to understand them. And then ideally, you take them, you learn them, and you teach them to your creators. So you can do this one of two ways. First way, it's a content brief. So the first way, it's a content brief, right? So you take all of these videos, you learn every aspect of them, and you put them into a document. You can also like script. You want to give them basically a framework of a script. So you know hook and give them examples of hooks. Give them examples of what a body should look like, right? What features, benefits, what marketing angle they should target. And then give them a CTA. A CTA is a call to action. So basically it's a, go ahead and check this down in the TikTok shop. You want to direct the consumer to take the next step. But there's a lot of research that goes into this, and I spend so much time between all of my employees. We spend so much time every week on each client, just learning and understanding what goes viral and how to drive sales and eyeballs for your business. You can see 241,000 items, videos, and ads have been posted in 180 days. So this just tells you the amount of volume that they're doing as a brand and the amount of volume that it takes to get to this point. Oh, sorry, that gets to this point, right? So like I said, don't just do this with one brand, do this with 10, 15 brands, and don't just go to the top 10 creators. Go down here and, you know, search top 30 creators. Let's even go down because we can see the top 30 creator generated $50,000 in sales. This probably started off as a commission creator that they basically just got this creator most likely from just sending them a free product and allowing them to get commission. So super, super profitable to start. Okay, keep on going. Let's just go to like their 100. I would say reach out to like their from the first creator to their 75 top creators. Like I said, remember, study every single one of these videos. You can go down like 100 videos per brand and understand what is driving sales for them. I know I sound like a broken record and I'm just repeating what I'm saying, but it's very important. It's simple, but it takes a lot of work, and there's a learning curve to it, right? It sounds simple, but you have to learn. Also, we can go here and see their lives. So we can see this live right here was for an hour and 55 minutes. It generated $7,000 in sales. So the thing about lives, and I tell this to all my clients, is that lives is something that you want to experiment with, but most of the time you are going to get better results with shoppable videos instead of lives. Now, I recommend that you might have like one or two creators going live, or even as the founder of the brand, you want to go ahead and go live and build that community, answer questions, you know, overall just interact with your community, see what they're saying about your product, see what you can improve, etc. But yeah, focus on shoppable videos. Let other people do the testing. Once it's more known and you can be more efficient about it, go ahead and, you know, start doing it. You start doubling down on it. Now videos and ads, so I don't really use this too much, but we can see here the AI script, this AI script right here. This will help you just, get a transcript of these things. If you want to go ahead and share this viral video with your creator, you can give them the transcript. You can share an example of the video, etc. Just have them replicate what is working, and do not be afraid to reinvent the wheel, right? A lot of people are scared of it because they think, oh, I might be copying, but no, every single thing that went viral is a copy of something else, another video. So go ahead and do that. And also, once a video goes viral, milk it until it's dead. Like if a video gets 1 million views, keep on doing it, keep on doing it, keep on doing it, keep on doing it until it gets 0 views, basically, until it's dead. There's no point in you're leaving out sales. You're missing out on a bunch of sales and leaving money on the table if you're not doing this. Here also you can just go ahead and see through your category. So you can choose a category. Let's say we're selling like women's underwear, women's wear, and women's underwear with all these subcategories in here, and then these subcategories. Apply. We can just see what's selling in this niche also right here. Boom. There's a bunch of all of these categories right here. Let's reset it. Launch date, average unit price. Is it an affiliate product? Creator number, creator conversion ratio, shipping option, launch date, revenue growth rate, revenue source, content, item sold, and revenue. So here, Calo Data, they actually also have it for Amazon if you need that as an e-commerce brand as well. Just more, I recommend using Helium 10 though. Just that's what I heard is best on Amazon. I haven't experimented with it much, but yeah, this is a super good tool, and it might seem like there's not much here just because it's so simple, but simple works, simple scales. So do this, understand what's going viral, get the right creators for your brand, and go ahead and scale. Really, it's not complicated at all. You just need to do it and do it at scale. You can also see what commission they are giving to the creators. So where is it? Okay, right here. So commission rate is 26% on average that they're giving to their creators. We can see daily revenue, 7 days. Okay, here are the live streams that are doing really well. This creator, Simply Mandy's, is like, she's known to be one of the best creators ever. And this is Outlandish Agency. Basically, this agency just gets top brands, like really, really big brands, and they go ahead and go live with big creators. But like I said before, focus on videos. If you're under $1 million a month, focus on videos. Like that's how effective those are compared to live streams. I highly recommend that you go ahead and use this. It's going to exponentially shortcut your process of learning and the learning curve that comes with TikTok Shop. You are going to understand what affiliates go viral. You're going to understand also the demographic of affiliate that goes viral. You are going to understand what type of video goes viral, hooks, talking points, marketing angles, editing styles, flows, etc. You're going to be able to build content briefs. You're going to be able to build a community, just understand the algorithm that's so important and so monumental to your success as a seller. So like I said, third link in the description, there is a discount code. Go ahead and use that. Also, I just dropped a new community, and it's completely free for you guys. It's basically just to help you out. So you can go in there and ask any single TikTok Shop question, and I will answer it to the best of my ability. Again, it's completely free, no strings attached. Just go in there, ask questions, or see what other people are saying in there, interact with each other. Later down the line, it's going to be a paid community, but right now I'm just getting people in there. All right, now you have a full rundown on how to use the TikTok Shop Seller Center, but here's the thing. Knowing how to use a platform is one thing. Having a proven system that scales is another. If you own an e-commerce brand and you're serious about scaling, and you're willing to invest into the same systems that's collectively allowing our clients to hit $1 million months, book a call with me using the first link in the description. On that call, we'll review your current TikTok Shop system if you have one. We're going to identify what's holding you back, and we're going to show you exactly what our system can do for you. But if you rather just keep on learning for free and do it yourself, that's cool too. Make sure to subscribe, and more importantly, watch the video on screen. It breaks down the top 7 mistakes that sellers are making right now that's killing their sales. Go ahead and watch that. Thank you for watching this one. See you next one.